A very good day to my lecturer and friends. My name is Bhuvanambike daughter of Sandrasekharan. My metric number is 2212400474. Today we are going to present about interpersonal communication in social and organizational settings. First of all, I would like to introduce my group members. Hafi Haikal bin Hamza, Yuvitra daughter of Babu, Michelle Anak Tanju, Nur Aisha Nisrin binti Zainul, and next Nur Asma binti Muhammad Ali. Me, myself, Bhuvanam Bigai, daughter of Sandrasekharan, Naitashini, daughter of Rajendran. Next, Mavitra Sri, daughter of Krishnamurti, Nur Tanisha Alia binti Muhammad Ali, and lastly, Nur Zafira Balkis binti Baharuddin. Interpersonal communication refers to exchange information, feeling, meaning between individuals. It is a fundamental aspect of human interaction, including both verbal and non-verbal communication. This form of communication occur in various contexts such as personal information, professional setting, and social interaction. Key elements of interpersonal communication include verbal expression, body language, facial expression, tone of voice, and listening skills. Effective interpersonal communication involves not only conveying messages clearly, but also understanding and interpreting the messages received from others. In interpersonal communication, individuals establish connection, share thoughts and emotion, resolve conflicts, and build relationships. It plays a crucial role in shaping personal and professional dynamics, influencing the quality of relationship, teamwork, and all our social well-being.
Hello, my name is Michelle Tanju. My ID number is 2212422657. I'm going to present about the importance of interpersonal communication. The first one is to build relationships. It allows individuals to connect with each other on personal level, share their thoughts and feelings, and understand each other's perspective. Effective communication helps to establish trust, respect, and empathy, which are essential components of any healthy relationship. In personal relationships, interpersonal communication allows individuals to express their needs, desires, and concerns, and to understand the needs, desires, and concerns of their partner. This helps to build a strong foundation of mutual understanding and respect, which is critical for a successful and fulfilling relationship. In professional relationship, interpersonal communication is equally important. It enables colleagues to work together effectively, collaborate on projects, and resolve conflicts in a constructive manner. Good communication also helps to foster a positive and productive work environment, which can lead to increased job satisfaction and better overall performance. Moreover, interpersonal communication is important for building relationships in the community and society at large. It helps individuals connect with others who share similar interests, values, and beliefs, and to perform meaningful bonds with those around them. This can lead to a greater sense of belonging and social cohesion, which is essential for the well-being of individuals and society as a whole. Next, interpersonal communication is important in building effective collaboration. Collaboration requires team members to work together towards a common goal, and effective interpersonal communication helps to facilitate this process. When team members communicate effectively, they build trust and rapport with each other, which enables them to work together more effectively. Effective interpersonal communication also fosters open communication, which is essential for collaboration. When team members feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and ideas, they can work together to identify and solve problems more efficiently. This helps to ensure that everyone is on the same page and working towards a common goal. Active listening is another aspect of effective interpersonal communication in collaboration. When team members pay attention to each other's perspectives and respond thoughtfully, they can work together to find creative solutions to complex problems. This helps to encourage creative problem solving and fosters a culture of innovation. Next, interpersonal communication helps in resolving conflict. Effective interpersonal communication also promotes active listening, which is essential for conflict resolution. When team members pay attention to each other's perspectives and respond thoughtfully, they can work together to find creative solutions to complex problems. When conflicts arise, effective interpersonal communication can help to prevent them from escalating and promote a peaceful resolution. When team members communicate effectively, they can listen to each other's perspectives and respond thoughtfully, which helps them to build trust and understanding. This can help to identify the root cause of the conflict and find a mutual beneficial solution. Moreover, effective interpersonal communication can help to facilitate open communication, which is critical for conflict resolution. When team members feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and ideas, they can work together to identify and address issues before they become major conflicts. This helps to ensure that everyone is on the same page and working towards a common goal. Lastly, effective interpersonal communication can help to build rapport and trust between parties, which is essential for successful negotiation. When parties trust each other, they are more likely to work together to find mutually beneficial solutions. Negotiation is a crucial aspect of business and personal relationships, and effective interpersonal communication is essential for successful negotiation. When communicating effectively, parties can listen to each other's needs, concerns, and perspective, which helps to build trust and understanding. This in turn can help to identify areas of common ground and potential solutions that benefit all parties involved. Effective interpersonal communication can also promote active listening, which is critical for negotiation. When parties listen attentively to each other, they can identify key issues and potential compromises that might otherwise be overlooked. This helps to prevent misunderstandings and miscommunications that can lead to impasses of conflicts.
A very good day. I'm Avitra Sri Dr. Krishnamurthy. My metric number is 22124031 and I'm from 22D. I will explain about example of interpersonal communication which divided into social settings and organizational settings. The first example in a social setting is casual interaction. Casual interaction allows individuals to communicate in a way that feels natural and effortless. In a formal or professional situations, communication can sometimes feel strict or forced. Casual interaction, on the other hand, allows individuals to communicate in a way that feels more spontaneous and authentic. The second example is celebratory events. One of the reasons why celebratory events are important examples of interpersonal communication is that they provide an opportunity for people to connect with each other and build relationships. Similarly, at a birthday party, guests may come together to celebrate the life and achievements of the person being honored and to strengthen their relationship with each other. This event can help to create a sense of community and share understanding among the participants and can provide a sense of comfort and familiarity. And the last example of social setting is conflict resolution among friends. When friends encounter a disagreement or conflict, they must use effective communication to resolve the issue and maintain their relationship. Conflict resolution among friends can help individuals develop important communication skills such as active listening, empathy, and problem solving. When friends are able to effectively communicate their needs and concerns, they can better understand each other's perspective and work together to find a solution that works for both parties. The first example in organizational settings is team meeting. Team meetings are important example of interpersonal communication that provide an opportunity for team members to share information, ideas, and feedbacks with each other. This can help to ensure that everyone is on the same page and working towards common goals. When team members are able to communicate openly and honestly about their concerns and needs, they can often find a solution that works for everyone. This can help to strengthen relationships within the team and promote a positive and productive work environment. The second example is cross-cultural communication. This is an important example of interpersonal communication because it involves interaction with people from different cultural backgrounds, which can present unique challenges and opportunities. When individuals take the time to learn about and appreciate cultural differences, they can build bridge of understanding and promote greater empathy and cooperation between cultures. The last example is job interview. In job interviews, the candidates need to communicate their qualifications, strengths, and career goals clearly and persuasively, while also demonstrating their interest in the job and company. The interviewers need to communicate their expectations, requirements, and the company culture effectively, while also assessing the candidates fit the role and team. They provide an opportunity for individuals to showcase their communication skills, which are essential for success in most jobs. Employers want to hire candidates who can communicate effectively with colleagues, clients, and customers and a job interview provides a chance to demonstrate these skills. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Zafira Balkis binti Baharudin and my number matric is 22124044 and I'm going to present the element of interpersonal communication. The sender is the person who decides to communicate and the intent of the message. The source may decide to send message to entertain or persuade, to inform or include or escape the message. Often the sources will create a message based on their feeling, their thought, their perception and past experience. Next is the receiver, is the individual who decode the message and tries to understand the source of the message. Receivers have to filter the message based on their attitude, belief, opinion, value and history, also the prejudice. Next is message. Message have two types, which is verbal and non-verbal communication that form the idea, feeling, thought or experience that the sender wish to communicate to the receiver. Message can be verbal, for instance saying hello to our parent, meanwhile non-verbal is hugging our parent. People can vary in their interpretation of message. Next is channel, is the movement or a media message sent by the sender or how the message is going to be delivered to the receiver. With advance in technology, cell phones act as many different channels of communication. For example, smartphones allow us to make calls and talks and also text people who are not in the same place as us. Besides, we can receive communication through emails. These channels are in addition to our traditional channel, which we were face-to-face communication. Next is the feedback, is the response of the receiver, which is how well the speaker are delivering the message, whether too fast or too slow, using complex words or normal sentence to the receiver. If there is no feedback, communication will not be effective. When there is no feedback from the receiver, that means the receiver did not understand the message and it will be the negative feedback. However, if the receiver understood the message and listened well on what the sender is talking about, then it can be a positive feedback. Code is a system of rules to convert information. Non-verbal communication is the sign and message that we communicate using things like facial expression, eye contact, gesture, silence, space, touch, sense, tone, and intonation. Meanwhile, verbal communication is the word and sounds that come out of our mouth when we are speaking, including tone of voice and things like sigh and groan that are used to represent feeling, thinking, or idea.
Hi, my name is Nurul Sha'ala binti Mama Ali and my matrix number is 22124038. I will continue the element of interpersonal communication. Next is encoding. Encoding is referred to the process of converting information into a format that can be stored or transmitted. In communication, it involves transforming thoughts, ideas, and messages into a symbol form such as language or gesture to convey meanings to others. Next is noise. Noise is referred to any interference or distortion that may disrupt or corrupt the communication process. It can be physical noise such as background sound, semantic noise, misunderstanding due to the language barrier, or psychological noise, personal biases or distraction. Number 9 is situation. The situation is referred to the specific circumstances or context in which communication takes place. It includes factors like physical environment, social setting, cultural norm, and the relationship between the sender and receiver. The situation significantly influences how communication is perceived and understood. Next is context. Context refer to the broader framework within which communication occurs. It includes the background information, relevant event, and shared knowledge that shape the meaning of message. Context provide the necessary cue and references for understanding and interpreting communication effectively. And the last one is effect. The effect of communication are the outcome or impact it has on individual or group. Effective communication can foster understanding, build relationship, and achieve desired goal. On the other hand, poor communication can lead to misunderstanding, conflict, or failed outcome. The effect of communication can be both positive and negative depending on various factors involved.
Hi, my name is Nur Asma binti Muhammad Ali and my student number is 2212403993. Today, I will talk about other tips for effective interpersonal communication, which is respect, listening, open-mindedness, tone of voice, and asking good questions. Respect is a fundamental component of effective interpersonal communication, and it promotes healthy relationships and positive interactions. Regardless of differences, we must treat others with dignity. To create a respectful communication environment, use polite language and consider cultural and individual sensitivities. Listening is a multifaceted skill that involves more than just hearing words. It entails active participation, comprehension, and a suitable response. Active listening is a dynamic process in which we completely focus on what is being said, understand it, respond to it, and remember it. Giving our full attention to the speaker, making eye contact, nodding, and providing verbal and non-verbal cues that indicate we are engaged in the conversation are all part of it. Therefore, we need to pay close attention to what others are saying to demonstrate that we are engaged and interested in what they are saying. Open-mindedness is an important quality in interpersonal communication because it reflects a willingness to consider new ideas, perspectives, and information without bias or prejudice. We must be open to new ideas and perspectives, do not make assumptions, and keep open to new information to foster a more collaborative and inclusive communication style. Next, the tone of voice is a vital component of communication that conveys emotions, intentions, and the overall mood of the message. For example, pitch, volume, intonation, articulation, and pronunciation. As a result, we must be mindful of our tone of voice as it has a significant impact on how our message is received. Aim for a tone that is needed for the situation and stimulates open communication. Lastly, good questioning is a fundamental skill that promotes effective communication, thoughtful discussion, and deeper understanding. If something is unclear, never be afraid to clarify it. This demonstrates our dedication to precisely understand the other person's point of view. In the end, mastering effective interpersonal communication is a sophisticated and dynamic skill that has a significant impact on personal and professional relationships. The ideas provided an extensive guide to navigating complexity of human interaction. I think that's all. Thank you.
My name is Faikal Hamza. My metric number 22120481. Effective interpersonal communication is crucial for building positive relationship, whether in personal or professional settings. The 5 steps that I'm gonna mention are key points of successful communication. Tips number 1: emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves the ability to recognize, understand, and manage both your own emotion and the emotion of others. It encompasses self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills. Being emotionally intelligent allows you to navigate social interaction with sensitivity and adaptability. Tips number 2: clarity and conciseness. Clear and concise communication is about delivering your message in a straightforward manner to avoid ambiguity and misunderstanding. It involves organizing thought logically and expressing ideas effectively. Before communicating, think about the key point you want to convey, structure your message in a logical order, and use language that is easily understood by your audience. Besides that, tip number 3 is friendliness. Friendliness in communication creates a positive and approachable environment. It involves using a warm and inviting tone and actively engaging with others. A smile generally, maintain eye contact and use friendly body language. Approach conversation with a positive attitude, show genuine interest in others, and be receptive to others. Foster a welcoming environment that encourage open and honest communication. Tips number 4 is confident. Stand or sit with good posture, make eye contact, and speak in a clear and steady voice. Prepare for discussion or presentation in advance to boost your confidence. Acknowledge your strengths and contribution while remaining open to feedback and learning from experiences. Other than that, tips number 5 is empathy. Practice active listening by giving your full attention, preface what others say to ensure understanding, and validating their emotions. Show genuine concern for the well-being of others and consider their perspective without judgment. Communicate that you understand and care about their feeling.
Hi, I'm Navitashni Rajendran, metric number 22124031. Now let's look at barriers to interpersonal communication. The first barrier is lack of attention or interest. Interpersonal communication can suffer when individuals are not fully engaged or attentive. Distractions or preoccupation can lead to a breakdown in effective interaction. Misunderstandings or incomplete communication can arise from these barriers. The second barrier is physical barriers. There are some major hurdles that hinder the smooth flow of interpersonal communication, known as physical barriers. These hindrances can take various forms, from literal distance like being in different places or being disrupted by loud surroundings, to environmental factors such as poor lighting or obscure visibility. The next barrier is language barriers. When people speak different languages or dialects, it can create a language barrier. This can make it challenging to understand each other and communicate effectively. These barriers can cause confusion, misunderstanding, or the inability to express thoughts accurately. Additionally, differences in vocabulary, grammar, or cultural nuances can make understanding even more challenging. Then, the fourth barrier is cultural differences. Effective interpersonal communication is greatly impacted by cultural differences, which result from diverse norms, values, beliefs, and practices among different groups. These differences can create misunderstandings or miscommunication due to variation in how individuals perceive and interpret verbal and non-verbal cues. The last barrier is emotional barriers. Effective communication can be hindered by emotional barriers caused by an individual's feelings, such as fear, anger, stress, or anxiety. These emotions can hinder the flow of information and lead to defensive behaviors, avoiding certain topics, or difficulty expressing oneself clearly. Such barriers can create tension and hinder understanding in conversations. Strengthening emotional intelligence can greatly assist in navigating and addressing these barriers, ultimately promoting healthier and more productive communication.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Ashan Isrin binti Zainul and my matrix number is 2212404438. I will continue the presentation with types of interpersonal communication. The first one is verbal communication. The act of verbal communication involves the skillful use of spoken language to express information, concepts, and sentiments between people. This method is the predominant form of direct interaction and encompasses various forms such as dialogues, debates, addresses, demonstrations, and telephone conversations. Verbal communication is dependent not only on the words chosen, but also on the manner of delivery, including tone, intonation, loudness, and speed, which can effectively convey feelings, attitudes, and motive. By nature, it is a dynamic mode of interaction that promotes prompt response, clarification, and adaptation, making it crucial in day-to-day exchanges and connections among individuals. The second type of interpersonal communication is nonverbal communication. The power of nonverbal communication lies in its ability to communicate messages and emotions without relying on words. It encompasses a variety of elements such as body language, facial expressions, gestures, posture, tone of voice, eye contact, and even spatial distance. These subtle cues, often unaware, work hand in hand with verbal communication to enhance the understanding of interactions. They have the power to express emotions, attitudes, intentions, and can even offer a different perspective from what is said. Nonverbal communication is essential in understanding the emotions of others, building connections, and deciphering the true meaning behind spoken words. The third type of interpersonal communication is written communication. Written communication is the process of sharing messages, information, or ideas using written words, symbols, or visuals. It encompasses a wide range of forms such as emails, letters, reports, memos, texts, social media posts, and articles. This form of communication enables precision in expression, careful strategizing, and proper documentation of information. It is particularly useful for creating a permanent record and for communicating across long distances and time zones. To be effective, written communication must be clear, organized, and tailored to the intended audience to ensure proper understanding of the message. The last type of interpersonal communication is listening. In order to effectively communicate with others, it is essential to prioritize listening. There are various forms of listening that play a crucial role in interpersonal communication. One of these is known as active listening, which involves giving one's full attention, understanding, responding appropriately, and retaining what is being conveyed. Reflective listening is another approach that involves repeating or summarizing the speaker's words to confirm understanding and encourage further dialogue. Empathetic listening goes even further by not only understanding but also experiencing and connecting with the speaker's emotions. As for critical listening, it requires actively assessing and evaluating the message's credibility and importance. By incorporating these different types of listening, we can ensure effective communication by promoting understanding, establishing bond, and facilitating meaningful interactions between individuals.
My name is Yuvitra Raduraf Babu and I'm from class 22D. My magic number is 22124280. Today I'm going to present about the benefit of effective interpersonal communication. There are 5 benefits I'm going to present here. The first one is building and maintaining interpersonal relationship. Effective communication is a foundation for a strong and meaningful connection with others, leading to a sense of inclusion and interdependence. Second one is self-disclosure and relationship management. Open and honest communication through the self-disclosure can deepen the relationship and create a greater sense of intimacy and trust. The third one is conflict resolution. Effective communication skills enable individuals to manage conflict in relationship, leading to better understanding and resolution of issues. The fourth one is emotional expression and understanding. Interpersonal communication allows for the expression and understanding of emotion, leading to greater emotional intimacy and the connection. The last one is positive information sharing. Effective communication is important so that we can share the positive information, contributing to the development and the maintenance of healthy relationship.
In conclusion, interpersonal communication is a complex process that deeply connects to the development and maintenance of interpersonal relationship. It is mostly affected by several factors and involve both verbal and non-verbal communication. It is important to deeply understand the principle and dynamics of interpersonal communication for the effectiveness and meaningful interaction with others. That's all from us. Thank you.